Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Paul.
Good evening.
My name is Paul. You guys are welcome to today's class. I hope you guys can hear me clearly.
Yeah, proceed.
Okay. We all know why we are here for, to learn how to create stuff with AI, using AI tools and so many things. So you all are welcome to today's lecture. Today we will learn some AI tools, introduction to generative AI, and ChatGPT basics. We'll be discussing something very, very important for everyone so they can be able to create brand content, to design product images, generate videos with avatars and voiceovers. So, but let me just show you some. I hope you guys can see my screen.
Not yet.
No.
Okay, let me share my screen now. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, share screen.
We can hear you.
Okay. I'm trying to share my screen now.
What is happening?
Welcome to today's class. We will learn some AI tools, introduction to generative AI. This is generative AI. These videos I've shown you guys before. That's what we call generative AI. We generate pictures, turn it to videos, and so many things. So I've been teaching like basics of AI, generative AI, and so on. There's still more apps and bots coming up. You just have to be learning and learning and learning. So we'll be discussing something very, very important for you to be able to generate like your brand content, generate videos, make content for your YouTube channels, TikTok, Facebook, and so many platforms of your choice. Some of you might be seeing some folktale stories on YouTube, Facebook, and also some social media platform. This is not only for folktale or even like making videos or anything. You can use this to create adverts for your business and workplace. You can also be running adverts for people and make huge amount of money. Depend on where you want to like push your yeah like your view. I don't know if some of you saw a video that trended last year or earlier this year of some group of people shouting, "Snow is falling in Enugu." Some video like that. Like that video went viral. One of my friend in Abuja sent that video to me, thinking the video was real. And like as I saw the video, I was like, no, the video is not real, bro. That was AI generated. he didn't know that that was like AI generated. So let me just don't use stories to bore everything up. What is AI? Some of you might know this, and some here might be hearing this for the first time. AI, or artificial intelligence, is like when machines or computers are made, like, how will I even use the word, like, are just created to think and learn like humans, like the way we train our dog to behave and interact with our kids. So instead of just like following instructions, AI can also make their own decision on their own, like with what they have learned so far, improve itself like over time, and make some changes and good fact about them. Like for example now, like our phone we use on a daily basis, like the Siri on our iPhones and Google Assistants in our Android phones. You give a response like, I need you to set a calendar for me. Siri will do that for you. Also, the way we prompt our Google Assistant, I need you to set an alarm for me 6:30 p.m. or 6:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Without you even pressing your phone, no, it will do that for you. That's an AI in action. This like helps you do tasks without you like having much to do. Like you don't have to do much. You just have to prompt. I want to give you a command. This is a command. This is like I'm prompting something. So, but all this thing now doesn't work like looking at it. You have to prompt. And prompting is the main like things about AI. So let me just keep going down. Some of you here have been using ChatGPT maybe for your daily basis or question answering or anything. That's an open AI bot. Open AI is a company, just like Dangote company, having sugar and cement company. OpenAI is a company that have ChatGPT under them and Sora and so many of them. I will still list them out soon. So let me just open my chat GPT so you can see what I'm talking about. Some of you know this app now, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
some of you know about this app, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me just give you like a hint now. AI has so many varieties of ways. It depends on the one you want to read. AI can code. AI can make like, how will I even use an example again? AI can even do some mechanical stuff for you. You can be asking AI question and be working on your cars. But today we are only focusing on generative AI, creating of images, voiceovers, and image prompting. So a generative AI is a bot that can create image, video, text, or audio, depending on what you want to create. You can just create anything. You can even give him a prompt to write a story for you. Depends on what you want to do. We'll be using ChatGPT for example now because it's very easy and it has its own free demo account. You can access it without even paying. Even with the Sora, you can access without even paying for like basic uses. So let me just go into types of AI tools that we'll be using. for this generative AI. So I've told you guys about OpenAI. OpenAI have ChatGPT, they have Codex, they have Whisper. This is very good for speech to text. You understand? They have DALL-E, very good in image prompting. Like it generates realistic image. And another type is DeepSeek. DeepSeek is a company, a China company, same as OpenAI, the same like is on the same platform, but mostly used for film production. Like most of China's movies are being generated with this DeepSeek. You will see someone flying on the air, maybe Jet Li or this one flying on the air. That's what we use DeepSeek for. Gemini, some have been using Gemini also by Google. It's a company by Google. We have Gemini Flash, uses for everyday questioning. Like you can just come now and be like, what is my name? What will I do today? Because of the prompting you have been prompting on the Gemini, like the Gemini is knowing you every blessed day. You can easily ask him any question. What will I eat today? It can give you a digestive food that you can just take. We have in Gemini, we have also have Nano Banana. Nano Banana, some pictures you see online now where people will be like, AI generated this picture for me. I just gave AI my passport. He generated a picture of me even sitting on a beach or so where. That's like Nano Banana. It gives a realistic video. Without you even wasting much time. Cloud, they have another type of AI called Cloud. Cloud is mostly used for writing. It's used for very deep writing, like articles, making history, finding so many things like histories, all the stuff. It helps on that. And Grook, that's another type of AI that we can use to generate. Some of you are using X app by Elon Musk. Grook is a bot owned by Elon Musk. This bot is mainly used for real-time information and entertainment, and also for content creation. It helps in coding also. Another one is the Eleven Lab. That one turns text to voice. That we use it for voiceover. You just give a text, it turns it to your audio. You know, it just turns your text to be alive. So without all this, if without prompting, it cannot give you anything. No, you have to prompt. So now, what is prompting? I know some people asking like, "Oh, what's prompting? What's prompting? What's prompting?" Prompting. Let me just use a layman understanding that will be very fair for everybody. Prompting is a way, like we talk to our mother, or maybe our parents or our guidance. How do I mean? Like you came to your mom now. Maybe let me just use an example now. You are in a school, you needed money for textbook, your maybe your uniform is torn, you need money for your pen, your bag, and you need money for your hair and so on. You have to come to your mom and talk to her in a way she will understand all your needs. Mom, I need a new school bag. I need a textbook. I need a pencil and a pen. I need an eraser. I need some new school uniform. I need to make my hair. Anyone you skip, your mom won't provide that one for you because she's not there with you. You're in school already. As like she won't know all your needs. So that's what we know what we're about pumping. Without you skipping, mom, I don't need money for hair. She will not give you the money for your hair. Unless you ask for that, she'll give you that. So prompting is the act of giving instructions, questions, or like just giving words to machines, a bot to do something for you. Example of these systems I'm just talking about, like this bot, like I have mentioned before, Chat GPT is a search engine or an image generator. So let me give you types of prompts. Okay, let me just come to ChatGPT now. Can you see my ChatGPT? Hello?
Yeah, go on, but you're not logged in yet.
Go on. Go on, Joe.
Okay. I'm loading my ChatGPT. I'm using a fresh account. I'm not using the paid version. This is ChatGPT now. No payments, nothing, nothing. This is just a fresh account. But I've been using it to ask some questions. So now we have types of prompting. Prompting is the main thing about this AI stuff. So without you knowing your prompting, you can't even generate anything. That's the true fact about it. You have to know much about prompting. You have to be very good in prompting before you can get good results. Okay, let me just start from we have first types of prompts is question prompts, asking question, like in ChatGPT now. Let me just give you an example of question prompts. What's the benefits of eating healthy? I see my screen.
Yeah, go on.
This is the question prompt. Can you see the answers it gave me? Physical and health benefits and everything because I prompted a good question. That's how it works. You have to prompt something very good and it will give you a good result. So now we have another type of prompting. We have command prompts, like commanding someone stand up from there or move out from here. That's a command prompt. You can even prompt a human being. You understand? So let me give an example of command prompt so you can be understand what I mean. Write um ADS for a primary school. Did you see? Gave me everything I wanted. Even give me the name of the school, Bright Future Primary School, without even putting the name of the school. Are you see what I'm saying? Because I commanded him to give me an AD of a primary school. This is all of them. So another type of prompting that we'll be using for this generative AI is role-based prompts. Just knowing the kind of thing you want, the role, and the basic of what you want. Like for example of role-based prompts, you will not just like how will I even say meeting someone that is a professional maybe in a field. Okay, let me use Sir Chris as an example now. You know that Sir Chris is a very good in coding on so many other things. We just come and ask Chris, I want to code a web that will be helping people to sell their products very easy. Just people just come into the like. Let me use an example as like a GG. I need a web like a GG. He will give you a code like as a professor he is. So for example of this role based prompts, you tell the bot any bot you are using act like a professional. Act as a professional. C E S O sorry writer and write a 300 and or 30 second. Let me just give a 30-second story on health. This kind of a prompt now, you are telling him what you want as acting as a role base. He's acting as a role model as a professor in health studies. Are you seeing what I'm saying now? So you prompt and send.
Sorry, I'm still in the meeting, right?
You see the answers.
Oh,
That's what we call role based prompts. I want you to act as a mechanic. Tell me what can cause overheat in the car to give you an answer. A mechanical basic answer.
okay.
It's not even a layman understanding answer, just a straight mechanical answers. So another type of it is information request prompts, more of like trying to seek or thinking of something. Like you were trying to get information for something. I need this. I want to get more knowledge about this, and so on. Let me just give an example so you can understand much about what I mean. Example of information request prompts. What
Run, run
are
down.
the benefits of thinking?
Where?
You're trying to get the information about thinking.
That's cool.
Or let me just use that one now. What are the benefits of
Which
drinking water?
you are or
I think this is a very good example for everyone.
okay. You guys are done? Have you compiled your
You can see the answers. Assuming I came to this ChatGPT now, I was like, what is drinking water? It will not give me all the thing I just asked now. It's just be giving me different answers. Or I just came and asked a question like, uh, water is good for what? No, 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 it will not even help. Is water good for human? It will give me another answer. It's because I prompted this kind of question and it's giving me out.
okay, that's cool.
So creative writing prompts. This one is very good for writing articles and maybe if you are a good writer or you're trying to join the club of writers and anything that is related to writing. So creative writing prompts. For example, now let me just give example so it will help and explain much. Just like write a short story about a dragon and a knight who became friends.
Okay, that would be a video response.
This is what we call creative writing, and this is mainly one of our basics on this lecture. This is very good in writing stories and this creative writing prompts. And you see, it just gives me an answer as if I'm telling a story. Long ago in a kingdom surrounded by mountains.
More friends.
This is how it works. For another example, let me just do another example. Describe
We are getting
a sunset over, or maybe okay, let me use over the ocean, focusing focusing on colors and feelings. This is a very good creative writing prompt. You guys can see this has been giving me different stuff. Despite I'm using the same ChatGPT and the same question and answer, but it's still giving me different answers because I'm prompting something very nice. So another type of prompt is advice opinion prompts. That one is very mainly used for seeking ways or asking for opinions, asking the boss, can I do this or can I do that? Maybe those of us here that plays bet can just come to ChatGPT and ask rate between Chelsea or Man U match tomorrow. Who do you think will win? To give you opinions like, oh, I'm seeing people talking about that Chelsea will win Man U 2-1 or Man U will win Chelsea 3-1. That's the opinion. Like you're seeking from opinion from him. That's called opinion or just anyone you. Let me just give an example of that. Opinion prompts. Let me just ask a question for what are some effective ways to stay productive, while working from home. This is an advice and also seeking for opinion. Let's see the answer. Let's see the edit. Like this guy, black something. Let's see the edit. This is the answer it gave us now. Set a routine, all those stuff like it's giving you advice on how to survive on working from home, giving you exercise and what to do and how to go about it. So we have another one, task oriented prompts. Okay, task oriented prompts. Like for example, now, can you generate a list of keywords for my blog post and healthy eating? That's like asking for task and oriented prompts. Okay, for example, now, help me write an email to my boss requesting time time off for maybe for vacation. Let me use vacation. This is a task oriented prompt. You see how you prompted out a formal letter for your boss. You now add your name and everything. I hope this message finds you well. I would like to request time off for vacation from you start your day to end. I've ensured that my this is how you prompt to get a good um results. I hope you guys are communicating. And we have another one called problem solving prompts. How does that work? Even with the name, you will even know what it works for. You ask for a problem and ask for solution. So let me use an example now. How do I fix a slow Wi-Fi connection? One you skip is be skipped forever unless you actually prompted everything out at the same time and give it up to the person. Maybe like writing letters like 5 times to your helper. Maybe you will not even read any of them. Maybe tomorrow you request for I need 100 million. Next day you request I need a phone. It will look so childish. The person might skip everything because you're not giving what he wants. You're not prompting out your problems. So we have another one called clarification prompts. This prompt helps like to clarify everything. Okay, let me give you an example to help. Can you explain what you mean? Okay, let me mean by machine learning under AI. That's what we call clarification prompts. So can you see? It's giving me everything I need to know about machine learning and so on. Everything I need to know. Next type of prompt.
Hello, guys. Sorry,
I have already
the meeting might
done some
end.
examples
Hello, can you
for
guys hear
that.
me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, you can hear you.
Okay, okay. Our
Yeah.
meeting might our
Network
meeting might our meeting might go on for
is
many
not
minutes.
bad.
I'm going to share another a new link if this meeting goes on. Okay.
Okay, the timer is off already.
Just go on. Once it ends, I'll share a
Hello?
new link.
Chris?
Go on, go on. Once it ends, I'll share a new link.
Can you hear me, Chris?
Yes, I'll share a new link
Okay.
so that we'll join.
So we have another prompting called image prompting. This is mainly where we are standing on this class and also video prompting. Image prompting, with the name, you know what you want. Okay, let me just explain. Like using our imaginations now. I stopped at image prompting. So, can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, I stopped at image prompting. Even with the name image prompting, you might be like having some ideas of image prompting, how to prompt something to come to real life. Assuming in your like you are just having some imaginations of how can a cat carry a dog, maybe carry a dog very high, like above his head. That's not possible. But your imagination is telling you that I can create picture like this. That's image prompting. Or maybe you just have an imagination like I want a black cat riding a bicycle or riding a bike or driving a car. That's image prompting. Or I want a black man standing close to a blind man wearing white clothes or wearing white gown or dressing like a village man or looking very tattered. That's what we call image prompting. Bringing your imaginations to life. Anything you imagine you want to bring to life, you will bring it to life. You can even build a house with this image generation. I just want a 60 by 60 or 100 by 100 room with a 6 feet long bed or 8 feet long bed. I want the POP to be like this. I want the ceiling to be like this. I want the room to have an standing AC. I want a 82 inches TV screen on the room. I want a cushion. I want anything you can imagine. You bring it to life. Anyhow you want to do it, you still bring it to life. Image prompting is one of the like basic of this content creation and video creating, and also question and which is used for creating of stories. Okay, let me give an example of image prompting. Let you see something now. Generate an image of a black cat or a black dog. Let me just say a black cat riding a bike on New York Street. New York Street. I see my screen. Hello.
We're seeing it.
Okay. The image is generating already. This is one of the basics. Like anything you want to bring to life, to bring it for you. This is a full version of ChatGPT. We have Gemini on the group, WhatsApp group, the apps that we'll be using, how the everything is going to be, both video and everything. The video is loading. The network is very bad. It's loading and loading. So this prompting is one of the like basics of everything about this generative AI. Without knowing your prompting, you can't survive on it. Just like without knowing how to use your phone, you can't operate your phone. You have to prompt your phone. Like those windows we enter is prompting, but it's like a shortcut prompting. That's what it's called. This is a shortcut prompting. Enter home. The screen will enter home. Your phone will you tell your phone to go to YouTube. You prompted that already, but it's a shortcut prompting because the app is showing to you already. Assuming all of us are developers, our phones will be like empty. You have to use code to open anything. You just put some typing, open YouTube, it will open. Open Chrome or browser, anything, it will open. Open my calculator, it will open for you. Just like the way we used to give Siri some tasks to do for us. Siri, I want you to calculate 20 times 100, it will do that for you. I want you to calculate 50 by 50, it will do that for you. Why is this thing not loading? Let me refresh. Maybe just network issues. That is how everything is working. Prompting is the main basic, like that's the backbone of everything. The picture is loading. Can you see? Can you see what I prompted?
Yes.
Can you see that?
Yes. Yes.
We can hear you, sir.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay. You see?
Yes.
You see the image I prompted with just these two right up I just did here now. Assuming I gave a prompt like I want 5 people standing close to this cat, it will do that. Or I want 5 cats riding a bike. This is the prompt I'm giving the bot what I need. You have to prompt to get what you want. You can't just imagine without prompting. You can have that in your head now. I want this cat now to be on top of this bike or to sit near a bike. It will give you the prompt you gave. Give in and take out. That's how it works. You can't just give out and expect to just have something without giving anything. You have to give in and take your results. So this is how it works. With this image now, I can easily make a video prompting, which will be teaching in next classes
That,
that will be coming up soon. So the way maybe our pastor or reverend will give us the answer. Maybe asking pastor, how did David kill this one or kill the Goliath or how the Goliath was he or she will give you the answer the way you ask the question. Do you understand? So I just wish like some or everybody will go very deep into this prompting and know and read more about it. I will post or paste everything I have like talked about the apps and the types of prompts. I will paste that in the group, or you can go and share it. And the video aspect will still come into that, and the how to get stories. That will be maybe I will use that as example assignment. Yeah, I'll give an assignment so I will know if you guys are coping up with these little ones I've explained now. Maybe I'll give okay. If I give the assignments, I would like to get some questions from you people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Yes, we're hearing
Hello?
you.
We can hear
I
you.
would like to get questions from you so I can know if you guys are following up.
We, are, we can hear you. We are following up.
I would like to get some questions about these little ones I've explained so I can know where I how if I'm going down or if I should go back.
If you
Please, I didn't start
don't
the
like
Hello?
prompt,
I didn't start.
Yeah.
so
I didn't
Yeah, I
start
have
on.
a record of it.
and you
Mhm.
get I kept endlessly looking for
Okay.
words that you look like the image prompt, the that's
The keywords depends on what you are trying to do. Like for example now, relating to the writing of the stuff you said, you have to start with like you write a short or write a long. Maybe you might give the word you are looking for. Maybe you're looking for 3,000 words. Okay, let me use a real life example of how this prompting work now. The girls, let me use example for the girls here. Some girls here might have a dream man, maybe a man you want in your life. You will sit and explain everything to your God. I need him to be fair. I need him to be 6 feet tall. I need him to have maybe a moderate money. I don't want to be a billionaire or influential or any stuff. I want him to be very calm. I want him to be God fearing. I want him to dress very nice. I want him to smell good. I want him to respect. I want him to look at me each time I'm in need. Like the way you prompt what you need, that's actually how maybe the God will give you your result of the man you want. Like going to this your writing of a stuff. Okay, let me use a school project as an example now. Maybe you are a mechanical student now. You want to write a final project. You come to your chat or your any board you use for your writing. Write me a 3 or 4,000 word about a project, you have to mention the project under the mechanical aspect. Maybe you're trying to make a project of how grinding machines grind substance or items being put in on the grinding machines. So you will prompt, okay, I need this my project to have 3,000 words about a blender. The blender will be rubber with an iron teeth that can blend no less than 2 hours without getting overheat. I want the motor to be filled with coil, like something like silver coil or gold coil. I need the sockets to be 3 plug sockets. I need the wire to be black in color. I need the cover of the blender to be white and in triangle shape. I need the funnel of the blender to be like round with a funnel mouth shape that can easily contain 5 liters or 2 liters of items. With this kind of prompting now, why won't you get your results? You will get 100% of what you want. Even with like removing something, you will only remove some words. Maybe you remove some past tense or make, because some charts always make some words past tense. You will just remove all those kind of words. Maybe was or it. Something that's the only thing you will remove, because you give out the kind of direct prompt you needed. You understand what I'm saying? Like you don't need to just open your ChatGPT now and be like, I need a final year project of a blender. It will give you a blender. To explain what you need. Like, I need the blender to be this. I need the blender to be that. I need it to be working 24 hours without getting overheat. What coil will I need? Is it a silver coil or gold coil? What kind of wire? Do you understand? You have to be straight to what you're asking. It's just like some of us doing maybe a story lullaby to the kids, or maybe you're telling your kids stories, or you're telling your siblings, your little ones stories about a tortoise chasing a lion, or a tortoise beating a lion in a race. That's not possible. But the way you prompted it out to the kids, they will have the image that, oh, tortoises are cunning. They can easily deceive a lion not to move faster, and just give them some things to take their minds away from the race. The children will be like we now that grew up in all those days that they used to tell stories. We always believe that the tortoise are the most smartest animal. You understand? We don't even know if tortoises are smart, but they prompted this to our head that tortoises are very smart. Why? Is because those storytellers made it more easier to our brain to understand that the way you prompt, the way you get your results. Okay, let me just use an example now. You prompted a girl wearing a gown now for image generation. I want her to wear a yellow gown. No design on the gown. It will give you a plain yellow gown. But when you come now, you'll be like, I need a rose flower, 2 inches of size, fitted all over the clothes. It will give you the prompt immediately. I need her hair tie to be black. Maybe, what is it called? I've forgotten the name that I used to call. Is it Jigida or so? Sorry. I've forgotten the name that I use for girls' hair tie. Maybe black and small stars on it. It will give you everything you prompted. Like this card will be prompted. Assuming I just go back to it now and say I need the card to be mixed with black and white color. It will give me that. Or I need the car to be riding very fast, to be pedaling very fast. It will give you a result like that. and I want people on the street watching how the cat zooms off. It will give me an image of the cat running fast where people are seated. What you give is what you cannot just have something in your head and just prompt. I always like tell some of my old students to always use voicing when prompting, because you cannot write everything. To be frank, you have to use your voice, or if you are good in typing, you can type everything. But voicing is very, very okay. You see a sign like this place now in my screen. This is for voice. It turns your voice to text. That's like speech to text. Like the way 11 Labs turns text to speech and speech to text. So what you prompt is what you get. I hope you understand what I just explained now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Is there any other question? Hello, any other question? Hello? Am I the only one here? Is there another question?
I think there's no more questions.
Okay. So maybe I will keep this for today. Maybe our next class will start from image prompting, but I will give an example in the group. I'll be waiting for my assignments to be done, maybe from all the whole students in the class. I will give an assignment. I will paste it on the WhatsApp group. So from there, we'll start knowing how we can head into. You understand? So maybe I will stop here, and next class we will start from image prompting, everything about image prompting and voicing and video prompting and so on. So without much talks, I will hand the class over to Chris. Chris, are you here?
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
Okay. So maybe I'm done for today. Maybe I'll go and create my assignment and paste on the group.
Okay, don't